In a moment, another tiger mauling just days after Roy Horn's frightening episode in Las Vegas. We'll talk to the victim and hear her harrowing story. We'll be right back. In the back of the book segment tonight, another vicious tiger attack just 2 days after Roy Horn of Siegfried and Roy were nearly mauled to death by a 600-pound white tiger in a show. Sarah Roy, a handler at the Wild Animal Sanctuary in Arizona, was brutally attacked by a 450-pound Bengal tiger. So the question is, are these big cats too dangerous to be allowed to perform in stage acts? Joining us now from Las Vegas is Sarah Roy. She's an animal handler at the Keepers of the Wild Animal Sanctuary in Arizona, and Jonathan Kraft, an animal behavior expert who runs the sanctuary. Thanks for being with us.
How are you, John?
Sarah, tell us what happened.
Basically, I was going around from cage to cage cleaning out their areas. I went in to clean the tiger's cage and was putting back in a stock tank that we give each of the tigers to swim in. The tiger was very agitated that day, and I sensed that right away, and as I went to back out, he lunged at me and attacked me, grabbing my left leg and pulling me back in. Okay,
so when that happens, did you tell me what it was like? I mean, he grabbed your leg. Did you know that he had done it? Did you have did you feel pain in your leg? What did you see? What happened at that moment?
It was just an intense amount of pressure, and felt the pain at first, but then none at all, because I just focused on getting out of the cage. I basically had to fight him off and escape myself out of the cage.
Now, you then got taken to the hospital. That obviously a lot of damage. Tell us what the extent of the damage was. How many stitches?
Yeah, I was rushed to the emergency hospital in Kingman, taken straight into surgery. 3 of the canines went straight through my leg, and it tore a large top section of my left leg open, but with a bunch of staples and surgery, I will get full recovery and motion back in the leg.
How do you fight off a tiger, Sarah?
Any way you can. I was punching, kicking, pulling, just anything to get out of my life.
Now, Jonathan, you know, the Siegfried and Roy people have basically said that tiger did not mean to do this to Roy, that it was, you know, this was all a misunderstanding. Your reaction to that argument?
Well, here are some facts about tigers, John, that they did a big study in the Royal Chitwan National Park in Nepal, and they've collared some wild tigers, and they found out that tigers have 2 modes of killing, basically. One is to the back of the neck, basically to sever the spinal cord. That is usually for smaller prey, 100, 150 pounds or less. The larger prey, above 150 pounds, almost always the tigers attack to the throat and, of course, sever the larynx and the carotid artery. Also, at that time, when a tiger attacks, particularly when a tiger attacks in the open, it will immediately drag the prey into a secluded area to do its thing. Now, I've gotten a lot of emails and people tell me, well, you know, the tiger didn't shake Roy. Tigers don't shake their prey, and it's the same thing with, you know, people have told me, well, you know, the tiger is looked at Roy as a cub. First of all, this was a male tiger to begin with. Male tigers do not carry cubs, and the female tigers only carry the cubs when they are extremely infant and very small. When a cub is, you know, 5, 6 months old, that is not carried.
So we really don't
Certainly
know.
Not by the throat.
I know this story is not going to go away. We appreciate the fact that you took time to be with us today, and we'll probably have you on again. I want to thank you for being with us. As always, we want to thank you for watching the